Muse, Starlight. Very curious about this song, as I saw someone commenting that apparently some people want this song out of the set list, and the person said that he wouldn't mind going to a live concert and them playing this song 20 times in a row. So very curious about this song because of that. So I just listened to Hysteria, the live version from Wembley, and oh my god, that rendition is absolutely amazing. Like, the studio version was already great, but the live version just hit different. Like, his voice is just absolutely out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. So I really love that. We're going to do the same for this song. First, we're going to listen to the regular version, the studio version, and then we'll listen to the live version from Wembley. There's also a version from Rome, so I'm not really sure which one to pick, but I think they're British, right? So I think it makes sense to listen to the Wembley version because of that. By the way, this isn't correct. I was already subscribed. Always like and subscribe and support the original. By the way, I'm Kaan. I'm 29 years old. I'm a photographer and filmmaker from Belgium. And I'm just discovering these all-time greats and discovering them and breaking down the music videos also from more modern songs. So if you're into any of that, you can subscribe to the channel, but you don't have to. I might probably not pause during the first watch, but afterwards we'll talk about everything and we might revisit some moments, especially if the music video is cool and I like the song. So let's go. Okay, it sounds a bit softer. Okay, this was cool. This was cool. So I get why that person reacted that. I think the part with the keys is a bit softer and it might not be for everyone. But the longer the song went on, the more I started to like it and appreciate it. I mean, I do like harder songs as well, like Hysteria, which I just listened to. But I think this is a song that the more you listen to it, the more you start to appreciate it. But Matthew Bellamy's range is actually insane. The way he hits those high notes and lower notes, I really, really like that. So there were a couple of cool scenes that I wanted to talk about, so let's just play the video again. I think these are some helicopter shots because back in the day we didn't have those kind of professional drones yet. It's actually pretty crazy to think about the fact that in the past you had to rent out these helicopters, have a crew and all of that. And nowadays you can have a professional drone, even a regular mini drone flying and have amazing, amazing image quality without having to pay for a helicopter crew and fuel and all of that. That's just wild technology, am I right? By the way, this is what you call a backlit shot. That's when a person is standing in front of the light source and the light source is actually behind them. As you can see, this takes away a lot of the contrast, but the moment he's going to stand in front of the sun, the contrast is going to appear again and he's going to appear again as well. There they did it again. And they're clearly using some external lights right here because during broad daylight it's very hard to light your subject properly. So they're either using some kind of diffusion to make the light on their faces softer, or some bounces to make the dark side of their faces lit up, being lit up more from this side because the sun is coming from this side, or they're using some external lights, or a combination of all of those. Because they're just lit too perfectly right here. We don't see any lights right here. So probably just out of frame. And here he's being backlit again. This part is so beautiful. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. My life, you electrify my life. Let's conspire to ignite all the souls that would die just to feel alive. These night scenes are so cool. And I'm not sure if all of these clips are shot with anamorphic lenses, but these night clips definitely are, because you see these horizontal flares. And what anamorphic lenses do is they give you a wider field of view compared to regular lenses, and they basically stretch your image, and that's also why you have these horizontal flares. And also, actually like the light flares on the ship. That's also very cool. Yep, anamorphic flares. By the way, one other giveaway that they're shooting with anamorphic lenses is this. These are oval bokeh balls, and bokeh balls are basically out of focus elements. And usually when you shoot with some kind of lights in the background, like Christmas lights, for example, they're going to appear like this. With a regular lens, they're going to be like almost perfectly round. With some lenses, perfectly round. And with anamorphic lenses, they're going to be oval because the image is stretched out. Really like those red lights. And then the blue over there, that's basically some color contrast, like red and blue, orange and blue, teal and orange. They go very, very well together. They're complementary colors. That's cool as well. Those lights going up and down. That part is backlit. Such cool shots with the light flares and fireworks. And the cool thing is that because of all the light flares and the fireworks, they're having a lot of smoke over there, and that adds a lot of depth to the entire shot, to the entire scenery. And the lights are also going to appear in that smoke, because in a lot of movies and TV shows and video clips, they use haze in rooms to create more depth in a room, because when you have like a direct light source, for example, and there's a lot of haze in a room, then you can actually see that light beam going through the haze. So that's a neat trick that I use in Hollywood and filmmaking. A lot of light flares. Fire. The second listen, I like this song even more. So apparently this song is about distance and longing. So the ship is metaphorical for constant touring, fame and pressure, emotional displacement. That makes a lot of sense, and I really like that metaphor, to be honest. Apparently this is released in 2006. One of Muse's most accessible songs without losing emotional depth, UK top 10 hit, became a stadium unifier and often used as a closing or emotional reset song live. Not award heavy, but hugely influential and beloved. Okay, I see. So right now we're going to listen to the live version, and I think that one is going to be an absolute banger. By the way, you can support the channel even more right now by becoming a channel member, and on there you will have perks such as early access to all of my videos. Like, don't worry if you see members only videos on our channel, those will become available in the future as well. There is also a link in the description. Oh my god, having a hard time talking as usual. There's also a link in the description below, and on there you can become a patron, and you can request specific songs to me personally, and I will react to one of those requests for sure within the next 2 weeks, and I will send you the link. Damn, that was hard. Only like 6 videos in or something, and I'm already having a hard time talking. Jeez, get your shit together, man. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the live version of this song. Kaan out. Peace.